for the second bracelet, we'll be using the longer elastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually fold this in thirds. So how do we figure that out? So we're supposed to fold it into 3. And I suppose we can do that by holding on to this end and holding the other one and just pulling. So just hold one end and hold the holding section here with your right hand. Okay, and then you'll see this part, this loose part will align. So just pull, 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 pull. Hold it in thirds. Now is it long enough? Roughly. There you go. When it more or less aligns, so we have 3 strands. There. We can do a knot with so the right over, under, and hold that. Oops, make sure it doesn't flip around. And then go back. So you have the knot here. And then pull everything out. So you have on one end, one side, a loose end with a knot and 3 strands. It goes all the way to the end. So at the end you've got a loop and a loose string. So how we do this longer one is we begin with the round beads. So I'm gonna put my agate first, put it through. So we're doing 3 strands for this one, just because some of the beads are bigger, and 3 strands will also make it more durable. Putting my angel light through. So I've got those 3, and I'll start with my glass beads. This feels good. Or maybe just one more bead for good measure. I don't like my bracelets too tight. Okay, so we're all good. So when we're done with stringing all of those beads, let's see, I'm going to push these beads like earlier. I'm going to push these closer to the loop, just ever so slightly. Okay, I'm just going to push them along. A little closer to that to the loop there, just so that it's easier to work. Okay, and now I have here on the other side, so I have here what we knotted at the beginning. What I'll do is I'll trim the knot off. So I have 3 strands loose here, and then I have 1 here. So what I'll do is I'm going to take 2 strands and put it through the loop. So out of the 3, I'm going to take 2 and thread it through the loop on the other end, so that I'll have 2 strands on one side of the loop and 2 strands inside. Okay, when you've got that down, you can pull everything, or at least push the loop tightly so it all gets into place. Now, as I'm doing this, you just have to be sure to keep the strings long so they don't fall out. There. So I'm going to push that into place. Push the rest of my beads as well. It's a little tricky doing this with one hand. You can help each other out, or it's actually there. You can do this yourself as well. So I have that right there. And then again, I have loose ends on my right and on my left. Just because these ones on my right currently are shorter, I'm going to flip it over so that I have more string to work with. So I'll look at this. Now we're going to go over and under, and oops, pull that all the way through. And then with the string now on the left, making sure that the bracelet does not twist, because once it twists, you won't know which side is the left, which was the right. Here, the left one now. Done. And just snip off the loose ends and hide it in a bead. Which bead do we hide it in? Maybe this blue one would be good. No, we didn't hide it either in the glossy one or the blue one. Depends. There. So got some of it sticking out. That happens, you can just hide the rest in the other bead too. Adjust. There we go. Okay. So you have another bracelet. colors are very summery. And if you notice the difference in how elastic the 2-strand is versus the 3-strand. So the 3-strand definitely feels more durable. But we provided instructions for 2 different types, taking into consideration that the holes in the chips may not be large enough for the 3 strands. That's why we have 2. So I hope you guys had fun making. And congratulations. Be proud of yourselves for great work. Thank you.